Coming up next, we have a very special panel for Rivals of Aether 2. So before we get into that, let's check out this quick video and then we'll hop right into it.
Hi, I'm George, the Community Director for Aether Studios. Thank you. We're thrilled to be back on stage at EVO 2024 to share some news about our upcoming platform fighter, Rivals 2. It's been a wild ride since last EVO. Since last year, our same dedicated community who brought Rivals of Aether to life for over 9 years helped successfully fund our Kickstarter for Rivals 2, raising over $1.1 million. On top of that, just last month, we finally found the perfect co-publishing fit and officially teamed up with Off-Brand Games. We're really excited for the opportunities it's going to give our players, including more Rivals-focused events, content, and eyes on our community. Rivals 2 releasing later this year is just the beginning, and we can't wait for how we're going to grow the game together. Now, we all know we're here not just to talk about how far we've come together. Our community is amazing, but you can't have a great fighting game without great characters. That's why, without further ado, I'd like to show you our latest trailer for Rivals 2.
Lost friend, rest a spell. Have you ever heard of the Polakai Islands? They all share the same legend. The gods were warring all over Aether, savvy? The goddess Marinus fled to escape the fighting. Alone she cried, shedding all her burdens, her anger, her sorrow, and even her joy. Now, that tear of joy, legend says it went astray, and I hear it's wandered all the way to Merchant Port.
All right, it might not have been our best kept secret, but Orcane, our favorite orca, dog, cat, dolphin, water gun thing, is coming back for Rivals 2. Translating this character to 3D was a process, but our team is really happy with how he turned out. We hope all of you agree that he feels right at home when you get a chance to try him next weekend in our July backer beta. I've got just one more announcement for today. At Aether Studios, we know that characters are the lifeblood of ongoing content in a fighting game. That's why we're excited to announce here at EVO that all characters released after the launch of Rivals 2 will be free updates. They won't be DLC, and you won't have to grind to unlock them. Once ready, our characters will be released for everyone. We'll have cosmetics to sustain the game, but you won't be able to buy a competitive edge. That's our goal. So thank you for watching our small segment. I hope you enjoy the rest of your EVO show. I'm going to leave you with the video of our studio lead, Dan Fernacci, who couldn't be here this year. We're going to show you a deep dive into Orcane's moveset.
The lovable and slippery Orcane is returning to Rivals 2. His solid run speed becomes formidable when he cancels his run turns to slide across the stage. His wave dash benefits from his lower ground fiction, as he can wave dash into tilts to reach farther than the other rivals. Orcane also sports a high double jump to complement his unique recovery mechanics. Orcane's normal attacks have a lot of range and complement his fun-loving personality. His jab combo has low, predictable knockback, which can help set up combos into puddle traps. His forward tilt is a hilarious jump that is fun to hit. His down tilt has great frame data and range for interrupting approaches. And his up tilt combos into itself at low percents and forces people to DI out. His dash attack is where his shape-shifting begins, as he rolls into a watery ball and knocks opponents up. He also sports one of the stronger ledge attacks in the game, as he splashes twice on the ground and can catch unsuspecting opponents off guard. While Orcane excels at slipping around on the ground, he also has unique aerials to confound his opponents. His neutral air is a quick spin to get opponents off him. Orcane can hold the attack button to bounce during his move and land another attack. With his forward air, Orcane shoots bubbles, while the power of the attack pushes him backwards. If he is moving fast enough, he gains a hitbox on his butt that can combo or even KO. You can combine this with his run turn to propel yourself across the stage. Orcane's up air is a powerful water spout that can KO off the top and propels him downward. His belly has a hitbox on it that spikes. His down air turns him into a watery football of sorts, while he spins onto his opponents. This is a great attack to transfer from aerial to grounded combo. Orcane's back air is a tail whip attack. The sweet spot at the tip of his tail is very strong, and you can either space it directly or try to combo into the tip. Orcane's strong attacks are powerful water jets. These attacks have good range on their own, but they really shine when you combine them with his slippery movement. If you start a run turn first, then cancel into a strong attack, you can surprise your opponents with a powerful blast. Orcane's puddle is back from Rivals of Aether. His neutral special is a water droplet that creates a puddle when it hits the ground. Orcane's puddle is his main stage control, and a lot of his specials build around it. One of the strongest uses of the puddle is standing on them during a strong attack to consume the puddle and increase the range. This allows Orcane to KO opponents from a considerable distance. Orcane's Pulse Dash is returning from Rivals of Aether. This attack allows Orcane to teleport forward at 3 separate distances depending on the direction you hold. This attack goes into freefall unless you hit an opponent. Then it can be used to continue recovering or extend a combo. This attack can also be started on a puddle to absorb it and can KO opponents at high percents. Orcane's down special has 2 uses depending on if he has a puddle on stage already. Down special with no puddle fires a droplet straight down, which can surprise your enemies. Down special with a puddle turns into a pillar of bubbles that rise up and trap opponents. Orcane's fan favorite teleport is back from Rivals of Aether. This attack teleports Orcane to his puddle when performed. Upon reaching his puddle, he does a big splash that can KO opponents off the top of the screen. If you use this attack without a puddle, then it does a weak little hop. But if you use this move right after using a jump or a wall jump, then you can gain more height to help get back to stage. Orcane's Get Up Special is a fun new special attack that allows Orcane to surprise his opponent with good puddle placement. Orcane disappears into the stage, then reappears from his puddle and flips towards the center of the stage. This flip happens in place if you perform the Get Up Special with no puddle on stage. Orcane's Ledge Special is my new favorite special in Rivals 2 so far. It's called Fin Dash, and it allows Orcane to dive invincibly into the stage. Upon releasing the special button, Orcane jumps upward and attacks opponents. This attack is punishable by a patient opponent. To get around that, Orcane can also exit the ground on top of his puddle to do a bigger attack and end up in the air, which is harder to punish. Orcane's special pummel is another teleport to his puddle. But this time, he brings his opponent with him. This attack is great because it allows you to perform your throw from your puddle instead of where the grab started. His special pummel also synergizes with his forward throw, which is more powerful if you are standing on a puddle. Orcane has always been my personal favorite rival. After our programming and art teams climbed over the hurdles of achieving his watery shapeshifts, we're very happy with how he turned out. We can't wait to see what players can do when they get their hands on Rivals 2 in late 2024.